When we first hit by COVID, it kind of threw my whole life around. You know, I was I was on probation, and I had to make meetings and NA meetings and do and make go down to the court and meet with the judge every 2 weeks. And when the COVID came, everything went to Zoom, and we had to do things on Zoom or do things by phone call. And for a long time, I never did really know nothing about Zoom. So for a long time, I was dealing with the issue of trying to log in, how to download Zoom, and I was messing up so much. It was frustrating. Then I had to make my doctor appointment to mental health, and, and that was a problem because every time I called, they said you got to set up an appointment. Then I set up a phone appointment. It'd be like weeks away. And then if I even if I would put it on the calendar, I couldn't. I wasn't used to looking at the calendar on a regular basis. You know, so I missed appointments, so I wouldn't get my medication. You know, on time. You know, everything just went out of whack with me, and I started getting depressed about it. You know, I got to the point to where I didn't know. I was worrying about trying to do the right thing, but wasn't able to, and wasn't getting no support. Then I didn't know how to reach out for support in that area. I didn't know who to go to. I was living in a senior building and living by myself, and that caused a lot of depression because some of the people I was socializing with in the senior building didn't know nothing about Zoom neither. They didn't know nothing about Zoom. And then I didn't want to kind of like expose all my problems that I was having and what I got to do on Zoom, you know, to the courts and to my mental health. I didn't want to give anybody that information, you know. So I started missing meetings. So I started missing my Zoom appointment. I started missing seeing the judge. Then, the next thing I know, I found myself really depressed and going back into my old behavior, how I deal with it, you know. And before I know it, I was caught up in that mad behavior was self-destructive. I had got to the point to where um, I tried to learn to get on Zoom. My nephew kind of came around and tried to help me. Then we couldn't find out I ain't have enough data on my phone to Zoom because it was buffer all the time. You know, I didn't know nothing about it. I thought something wrong with my phone. I got another phone and it still was the problem. Then someone told me I had to get unlimited data so I can Zoom to meetings and stuff like that. Then I had to pay more money. So that was the issue. I mean, it was like compounding problems after problems, and it seemed like I wasn't effectively dealing with it the right way, and I was trying to learn, and it got so bad to where uh, I gave up. I think I really just kind of like gave up and trying. You know, I started back using drugs, turned my life around worse. You know, found myself locked up in my apartment. I suffered from depression real bad. Um, my nephew started coming by, taking me to the crisis center, helping me out. You know, he supported me a lot. But he also got a family, so I couldn't ask him to babysit me. You know, I'm a grown man, and I want to be responsible. But it was a new era in life that was taking place. And today I understand it now, how I got there. But at that time, you know, I couldn't see. I couldn't see how I got there. Only thing I know, I was having these feelings that, you know, that I was on my own. I had to make the right decision, and it was depressing. It was very depressing. But you know, for some reason, God must have been on my side because I had OD twice, you know, and I came about to my life to where someone stepped in and saved my life, put me back in treatment. The course did, and I didn't want to go. I had got caught up back in that lifestyle. I didn't want to give it back up. I didn't want to give up doing what I want to do. I didn't want to really give up using drugs. I didn't want to give up trying to kill myself, in so many words. I fought it. I got here, married in, was such a good treatment center. The counselors here was very assertive with me, pushed me to really take a look at myself. And I did. And the only thing I can say now is that I see the blessings. I understand where I'm at. I know how to work Zoom now. I know how to deal with things a little bit more effectively. And, you know, through all that trauma I went through, you know what I'm saying, it gotten better. And I'm continuing to work on myself and work on how I feel about things and dealing with them, you know. I hope that by time I leave up out of here, which would be about 6 months, I'll be in a much better position and frame of mind wise, you know, what I want, what I'm able to do, and take that learning event to the next level when I leave up out here. Hopefully go back to my apartment. I've been holding on to it, paying my rent, you know what I'm saying, trying to maintain that, and try to have something to stand on, you know. So I'm excited with life now. I'm very excited with the progress I made and the counseling I got here. And my mental health counselor, she been there with me through all this time. In my depressed stage, I was talking to her. And now she's still there with me, coaching me, helping me out, help me define and understand where I'm at. You know, and God is such a blessing. I wake up every morning feeling the joy of life now.